Hello and welcome.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Green-Eyed Monster. It's here. We're going to get rid of him, I promise. Anyway, I'm so excited. Everybody is up there. People are logging on. We've got many people. We've got Robin, Janet, Trish. Look, we got somebody from the Philippines. Oh, my goodness. We got all kinds of things going on here. This is awesome.
Welcome to everybody. How fun to have you here with us.
Yeah, we're very, very excited that you're here. So we're just kind of waiting here for a couple of seconds to get a few people on, and then we're going to get started right away because we only have 37 minutes.
And we're good with our timeline.
Yes, at least we're trying. So, you know, I think, Christine, we should probably, maybe we should probably get started. What do you think?
I think that sounds like a good idea.
All right. So everybody, just so you know, you have chat boxes, and you can certainly, you know, put something in chat if you'd like. Everything is private, so you can say something. It just goes to the admins. That's, you know, myself and Christine. So feel comfortable if you want to say something to us at all. So please feel free. So let's get started. I am going to just introduce myself. I am Patricia Love, and I am an author and a life's teacher, and I am also the owner of lifescheerleader.com, which is a private site and a positive online community that is a portal to your daily dose of positivity. So that's what I kind of do, but actually I'm just thrilled that you guys are here, because you know what? You guys make me smile, and because of this, I am doing what I love to do, which is, you know, helping you guys. And in fact, Christine and I came together doing these webinars and these workshops because we had the same goal or the same path, and that is to truly help others, like all of you guys out there, to be the best you can be. And you being here just says to me that you want to be the best you can be. So I would appreciate your time. We appreciate that you're investing in yourself and that you're taking the time for yourself. And so you should give yourselves an applause, because I am just excited in knowing that you are all fabulous. And so welcome. So I'm just applauding you. So anyway, thanks for being here. So welcome.
Hi, I'm Christine Morgan, and I'd like to welcome you as well. Patricia and I both have a lot of the same goals in life and a lot of the same background. We're both life coaches. I may know you from my Facebook pages, Know My Worth and 3-Word Wisdom. My coaching business is called Worth and Wisdom, and it's really exciting to be with you guys today and to be able to help you improve you. It's really interesting because Patricia and I talked for a while about different topics we should do, and we came up with this jealousy topic, this green-eyed monster that impacts our lives, because it impacts all of us. We can all be jealous at times.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I got a story. It was like I own a couple of fairly good-sized pages, and periodically it's like there's another page gets like 10,000 likes in like a month, and I'm like, well, I got 500, and I'm like, what's the problem? Is it, am I envious or am I insecure? And but I feel this like pang in my stomach, and it's just like, what is this? And it's like, I feel like I shouldn't be jealous. I should be happy for them. But so it's a very human understanding to have this feeling of jealousy. How about you, Christine? Do you have a story? Because I'm sure everybody does.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about this recently. Some of my friends got to meet Oprah, and I was really excited for them. And then I started feeling jealous of Oprah. Who does she think she is? How come everybody loves Oprah and everybody wants to meet Oprah and everybody wants to meet Oprah? Well, you know what? I just bless her. I thank her for all she does, and I need to learn to get over those feelings.
Absolutely. So we want to know what makes you guys jealous. So if you want to put into chat, Christine, maybe that question, so we can find out what you guys, you know, maybe what you get jealous about. It kind of helps that. So anyway, I just want to make sure while waiting here is that I just want you guys to know that we're really looking forward to teaching you guys and helping you today, because we do want you to be in the moment. We want you to be present. It's very, very important that you're present, and because we want you to learn something here today. This is our choice. We only have 37 minutes, but we want you to learn something and take something away from this, because it's really, really important for us that you take something away from us from this. So we want to help you to learn to maybe get some ideas to change your mindset on a few things about jealousy and envy, and changing how you think, so we can appreciate each moment that we do have, like in our families and different things. So did we get any
We did. We did. And one of the things that you'll find with workshops and webinars between Patricia and I is that we expect participation.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we don't want to be talking heads. So
No.
I love that we've got some responses. We've got some really great responses about feeling insecure, about just everyday life things too, like when someone has a really nice house, even that their house is really clean, or when we're feeling about our physical attributes. So thanks, you guys, for sharing. Those are some great.
That's awesome. You know, it's amazing when we get jealous or just get envious. It's sometimes we think it's just the craziest little things, but it gives you that pang, right? So we're going to try and deal with that and kind of get to the root of it a little bit. But we want you to know that this, you know, isn't a quick fix. Nothing's a quick fix. You know, we're always a work in progress type of thing. So we are going to have to practice the things that we give you today. We want you to become aware of your reactions to things, and I want you to be kind to yourself. You know, we all mess up. We all have jealousy things. We all are human. We all do these crazy things. So that's just, you know, as we delve into this, kind of just keep that in mind. So jealousy and envy. What do you think, Christine?
Yeah, let's take a look at the root of this, because we're talking about a couple of different concepts that we blend together in our culture. We call everything jealousy, but according to psychologists, there are a couple of differences between jealousy and envy. And jealousy happens when it's really about a third person, or something like we feel like our relationship is threatened. So those of you that talked about in the chat maybe feeling jealous of other relationships, or feeling jealous of when your husband goes and talks to somebody else, another woman maybe, those kind of jealousy feelings, that's based in a fear of loss, or a feeling of suspicion, anger, maybe a perceived betrayal. And then envy is like what I was talking about with Oprah, good old Oprah. Envy is when it involves feelings of inferiority, and maybe feeling resentful of someone's circumstances. Sometimes it'll give us a motivation to improve, but sometimes it gives us a feeling of ill will towards the other person, like they don't deserve that, and why are they better than me? And so it can be kind of a competitive feeling. So I think one of the things we do when we're starting to analyze ourselves and look at things a little bit deeper, is we go, am I jealous? Am I envious? What is the deal here?
You know, I know that when, I guess I would probably say that I get more envious probably than jealous sometimes, and I wonder where that comes from. You know, I wonder, am I have an insecurity or my self-worth? And we all have these feelings, but I don't like these feelings that come up on us. So, but there's got to be some things that kind of trigger that. So I would love to know what some of your triggers are that you come in when you get that feeling. What triggers your jealousy? Like, for instance, is it insecurity? Is it uncertainty? Maybe a lack of safety? Fear of failure? Sometimes these little things, you know, come up, not knowing your worth, or fear of being unloved. Sometimes they get jealous in that. I know sometimes it's been, sometimes I felt invisible at different things. So and I think that's, again, insecurities, non-confidence type of things. Even though we feel very confident so many ways, but there are triggers. So are we getting a few triggers out there?
We are. And so, one of this good somebody shared that people laughing at them or talking about them, that insecurity of how other people are going to be perceiving them, that's a huge one. Humiliation or embarrassment, that can be a big trigger for people.
there's all kinds of different things that trigger these things, and so I mean, in some ways, what's wrong in feeling jealous? I mean, it is an emotion. It's we all have it. So what's wrong with feeling jealous? And I guess I would probably say for me, and we can talk about this, Christine, that a lot of it's internal for me. For instance, it's because of the stress that I kind of worry about my health, because I know when you're so stressed, your health goes bad. And as you get older, we worry about the stress even more, because we don't, you know, we need to stay healthy as long as we possibly can. So that's something that really bothers me. And also, I think it affects, well, I know it affects relationships. So, and it's just the twang of jealousy type of thing. So what are your things?
I think you hit it for me, because there can be internal, the stressful internal effects of jealousy, but those external effects where it impacts our relationships with other people, it can impact relationships at work, it can impact our ability to have intimacy with people.
Right.
Those kind of external reactions probably impact me a lot. And jealousy can go from being something really personal to being something systemic, where it impacts you on multiple levels or multiple areas in your life. And we have to get to this root of it, and because we don't want these effects in our life, we need to break that.
Right.
So I think we have now.
Yeah, we're going to put up a poll, I believe.
Okay.
And I think we want to know, how does jealousy affect you? So you're going to see a poll come up here.
Okay, so I'm starting the poll, and I'm hoping that the video has caught up with the poll. So you guys know what we're doing.
She's the nerd until she does everything, so I lovingly call her the nerd. I'm the blonde because I can't do all these things. She can do many things at once. So if you lovingly hear me say to talk to the nerd, that's what I mean. So anyway, thank you.
Yeah, Patricia's the charmer. I see how it is. So we have a poll up for you, and we'd like to know, how does jealousy affect you? Because you're here, and so it's impacting your life in some way. So what you do is you choose a choice in the poll, and then you click vote. And I think I'm going to go ahead and vote too.
I'm going to vote too. So I'm going to put this in there because it's kind of fun to see what everybody else is talking about. But you got 4 choices. You got your health starts going downhill. Your relationships fall apart. Your boss says you have an attitude. I can't believe that. You're staying in bed all day. I've been there. I've done that myself. And yikes, all of the above. Oh, my God. And I'm sure some of us have all of those.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end the poll.
Okay, is everybody in there? Okay.
All right.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
We have a good running with health going downhill and staying in bed all day. I could relate to that one.
Not so much about the relationships falling apart. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And it's good that it's not all of the above.
Yeah, exactly. So I like that. That was really, really good. So, okay.
Good.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to kind of get us started on those 5 solutions. And we're going to talk about these. So I want you to, like I said, I want you to kind of be in the moment. I want you to think about these things, these 5 things I'm going to say to you. So first one is, I want you to fess up. And what I mean by fessing up is acknowledging your feelings and fully experiencing them. Now, that reminds me of something. So, hey, Christine, can you put up another poll?
Sure.
Okay, I'd really appreciate that. I really want to know is, who is human out there? And if you're not, that's okay too. But I'd really like to know who is human and who is not. I find that I am human, maybe periodically a little alien, but honestly, we all experience these feelings. We all, so we all need to acknowledge them. So is anybody like voting here?
Well, let's see. I'm afraid if I end it too soon, then no one will have gotten to see it. But I'm going to go ahead and end the poll. Yes.
Oh, you are? Okay. Somebody's not sure. I love it.
Oh, and we've got at least a couple of aliens on board.
Awesome. All right. Live long and prosper. Isn't that right?
Yeah. I love it.
Anyway, so what I want us to do is we need to fess up. We totally need to acknowledge these feelings and realize that we are human, and it's okay to have these feelings, guys. So please just Fess up. The second, number two, is identify the why. Now, when I say that is, why are you feeling this way? You fessed up to the fact that, okay, I'm feeling jealous, but why are you feeling this way? Are you insecure? Is this about feeling unloved? Start kind of diving into it, and really, if you really think about it, there's usually a reason why you're feeling that way. Maybe something happened when you're young and somebody left you, or a different thing. So maybe your father wasn't around and things, so you're insecure, so you want to, you're a man, you want to be around them all the time or something. If you sort of delve into it a little bit, it makes you understand and identify the why, okay? We got number three. This is a good one. Don't react. Oh my God. You need at least 24 hours, guys, before you react to something. Now, you can probably get down to 2 hours and maybe 30 minutes, but if you can possibly do 24 hours of non-reaction, that would be ideal. And they tell you why, because your adrenaline, it's a proven fact that your adrenaline is flowing, and you get the fight and the flight of hormones that cloud the brain and make us rush to judgment. I mean, how many of you done that? I've done it myself, and it's like, oh, that was not good,
Oh,
So,
yeah.
so that's that extra burst of energy that we get in our primitive brain centers. It's crazy, but it connects with our past experiences for some reason, and a lot of times that may not even actually be what's happening. So it's really, really important that you don't react. So if you can get into the habit of not reacting, like, okay, I'm not going to jump out, I'm not going to go crazy, I'm just going to chill out for like 24 hours, and usually you find out, wow, maybe it's not so bad after all. Number four, we have to distract ourselves. Find something to do during that intentional non-reaction time. So I think we're going to put into the chat here that what would you do to distract yourself. I have a few tips here, and I'll give you some ideas, but I'd like to hear what you do to distract yourself when you're crazy and you're just doing this, and you're just like, what do you do to distract yourself? And if you're not distracting yourself, you need to distract yourself. So first off, I would do some deep breathing. That relaxes you usually when you breathe, and actually we're going to do an exercise with that in a few minutes. So do some deep breathing. That really relaxes you. Turn on some music. I love a good hip-hop music. I love a little rap. That actually changes my whole mindset when I put on some music. So that might be a good thing that you might want to do. Go for a walk. Get outside. It changes your environment. Journaling. Now, the nerd over here loves to journal, if I'm not, if I remember correctly.
Indeed, I do.
I know, and I don't like to journal, so I always have to find something else. So you don't have to do all of these things. You just have to pick something that works for you, okay? The other thing is stop bitching. I know that's a tough one, but you got to stop bitching. In fact, what I want you to do is make a list, a gratitude list. Create 10 items or 5 items of gratefulness, and believe it or not, when you do that, it makes when you get gratitude, it makes every day turn into a gift. So really think about that when you're going through these things. So stop bitching and make a gratitude list. Journaling I mentioned, and then recognize that, you know what, this may not be all about you. Isn't it funny how we get kind of into things? It's not all about us a lot of times. So that's the ego. So we need to move away from the ego, and that's a whole nother workshop. But anyway, and then number 5 is stop comparing. Stop comparing who you are to somebody else. Stop comparing yourself to Oprah, okay? Okay, Christine?
Well, all right.
Okay. We're not like everybody else. We don't even know what's going on when they're behind closed doors. You might be envious if they have a Mercedes, or they have like the best little family, the perfect little family. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors. We don't know if they got that Mercedes, but they don't have anything, food on the table inside. We don't know. So we make up stories. So you really can't compare yourself to anybody else, because you are unique. You guys are special. And every one of you are fabulous at what you do. So don't compare yourself to anybody else. You want to be who you are. You want to be just you. So that's really important, because I want you to get an abundance mindset. And an abundance mindset, once you learn to get into that, you will start to feel that pang turn into a ping. and you actually will be able to deal with it better. So start getting an abundance mindset, and that's number 5. So I think that Christine is going to probably go over those briefly.
I love that, Patricia. You're right. So I just kind of want to highlight and recap those 5 solutions. The first one is that we have to fess up. We have to admit what it is we're feeling, because if we try to hide it, it's not going to go away.
Right.
And so we fess up, and we know that we're human. We don't have to be perfect, and we don't have to be like everybody else. We want to make sure that we identify what's going on, what's the root of this, and that can take some time. And so sometimes we need something like a workshop to get us through that. We also wanted to, number 3, not react. When we are in a situation where, let's say your husband goes up and talks to another woman, you can't react in the moment. You need to kind of take a breath and step back and deal with what's going on later. It's not necessarily that it's not an issue to be addressed, but maybe not in that moment. So in that moment, you do number 4 and you distract yourself. One of the gals in chat said that she has a different playlist for each mood. And so that's a great idea.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, doing some stretches even, muscle exercises, just stretch those hamstrings.
Mm-hmm.
And you won't believe how much better you feel, right?
Right.
So some really great ideas. And then the fifth part of this was it's the core, to stop comparison. We each have our own purpose, we have our own destiny, and we have our own path. And it doesn't have to look like everybody else's. And my house doesn't have to look like everybody else's. My relationships don't.
That's a good thing, Christine, because my house is not comparable to anybody else's.
You know, we all feel that way, don't we? But
Yeah.
jealousy is a really normal emotion. Envy is a normal emotion. It's something that we will have, and like Patricia said, we'll always have those pangs, but we can turn them into pings. We don't have to be controlled by this emotion of jealousy.
Exactly.
Yeah, so Patricia, you're going to take us into an exercise?
I am. I'm going to take us into like a powerful exercise, and it's important that I want you all to do this. I'm not sure if you're around people or not, but it's okay. You can look a little funny. We're not comparing ourselves to anybody else. We just want to be in the moment, be in the present, because if you can do this exercise periodically, when you get these pang or ping feelings, you can change your mindset. And this is the whole idea. We're really trying to change your mindset to things. So what we're going to do is we're going to breathe. So I might look a little funny, but I'm going with it. So, and I want you all to do it with me, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is I want you to sit up straight, kind of put your shoulders back somewhat, and I want you to breathe in positivity. So what we're going to do is we're going to positivity, goodness, greatness. Breathe in positivity, and then we're going to breathe out the negativity. Okay, now we're going to do this another time, and the slower that you can do this, this breathing in and then breathing out, the better. So I want us to do it one more time again. We're going to breathe in. We're breathing in abundance, we're breathing gratitude, and we're going to breathe out comparison. We're going to breathe out jealousy. And we're going to breathe out that bug that's behind Christine.
Sorry, I'm distracted.
Breathe out one more. Breathe in. So we're going to breathe in gratitude. Breathe it in. Hold it. Breathe it in. Then I want you to completely and totally breathe out all the bullshit. Breathe it all out. Just get it out of you. Seriously, I mean, we just did these quick exercises, but if you start doing these every day when you're feeling those pangs or periodically, your whole body will start to relax if you seriously do it. I mean, here we had some, we're alive, so it's always a little more difficult. We met Lucy the bug, which is cool. So, or was that your like, the person that flies around your head telling you what to do or something, your alien thing? I don't know.
Maybe.
Anyway, so it's really important that you start doing these exercises. We have more exercises that we do in a lot of our workshops and different things. It really takes everything to a deeper, deeper level. But just these little things that we've given you today really, really makes a difference. So I think, Christine, you have something for...
I do. We have for you guys a free solution sheet that covers all the things that we have been talking about today. And so you are able to download that now if you'd like. There's a download now button. It should open in a new tab, and that is just to give you a reminder of what the 5 solutions are, and so that you're able to make it more of your regular practice every day. And then at the bottom of the sheet are some more questions to help you identify the why, doing some personal reflection. And so we have that as a gift for you today. And we're also going to send it out with the replay, just in case you're listening via mobile or some other form. It'll come out with when we send out the replay of this recording.
There's one question I'd like to ask is how many did the breathing exercise, and did it feel pretty good? Did it help? Does it, if you start breathing? I just would love to hear that a little bit.
We have in the chat. I love it.
Good. Okay. It's so important because it's people not realizing that by following, these steps every day and start really changing your mindset about life, about people, about judgment, about jealousy, about envy. Our goal here is to help you have a better life. And, we've been on a journey, and I've been on a journey for many, many years. I don't even want to tell you how many. And it's a constant journey. I mean, these aren't quick fixes. These aren't, the 5 solutions we've given you are great ideas, and they're going to definitely help you in your mindset and helping you get through these situations. But you also know that it's important that you go deeper into these things if you really want to go further and such and get really better yourself. Because I really believe that, I know that Christine and I, we do these webinars and workshops so that we can, we invest our time and everything in these workshops so we can give to you so that you can invest in yourself. Because it's really, really important that you become a better you. I want to become a better me every day. And if you're a better you, you can be a better person for your family, your friends, and all this happiness. So you must be getting some fun little things. I see some smiles on your face, Christine. So it's
I think, Trish, I think you're the only one that can see me. So, but I'm enjoying the chat. There's a lot of folks that are commenting about how they actually feel calmer after the breathing exercise, and that only takes 1 minute. And so, and especially breathing out the bullshit. I think they like that one.
Okay, good. Because you know what? We have a lot of it, guys. We have a lot of bullshit that we need to breathe out. So anyway, we did put together a workshop that we love. We like this topic so much that we also put something together that we felt that would be really awesome for you guys if you'd like to go deeper, go more into it. Because honestly, doing a workshop is, honestly, it takes 21 days to get and break a habit and make a better habit. So it takes 21 days to make a negative habit, I think, or actually even faster, but it takes a good 21 days to create a new habit. And so in that, we are doing a big workshop starting up next Tuesday, October 14th, for 21 days. And I think, Christine, you were going to talk a little bit more about that while we're just kind of winding up a little bit.
Sure. Yeah, this workshop, I'm really excited about it. It will be... we've chosen 3 topics that relate to this concept of jealousy, and so each week we'll do a new topic. We're going to talk about deconstructing our stories. We're going to talk about identifying the lies, not only the lies that we've been told, but the lies we tell ourselves, just kind of looking at all this storytelling and everything that comes with it. The second week we're going to talk about identifying and overcoming our triggers. So we're going to really delve into these first couple weeks, identifying the why. We've got to figure it out. That's one of the main things. In order to change behavior, you have to see what that behavior is in the first place. And sometimes we don't see it until a week later, or until somebody yells at us, or our boss tells us we have attitude. We don't even see it. So we have to start recognizing these behaviors and these thought patterns, and that's what the first couple weeks are about. And then the third week, we're going to be doing a lot of new skill building. We're going to build some new reflex reactions. We're going to build our confidence so that these sort of things don't impact us in the same way anymore.
Yes, we're going to have lots of exercises, so deeper and more exciting exercises, and you get involved in. So, so to kind of break it down, Christine, is that kind of where we're at? It's me break down the workshop a little bit.
Go ahead and share how the format of the workshop will be.
Okay, so basically it's a 21-day workshop. It's going to have 3 weekly topic videos. You're going to have 3 weekly worksheets and exercises. So yes, you got to do some work. Okay, to enable to change your life, we have to do some work. I know it's terrible. I wish I could just go, bam, snap, you're done, and everything is good. But yes, we have to work on it a little bit. We're also because Christine and I love to coach, we're doing daily coaching questions in a private group, and also we're going to be available too all the time by email. So you can't get rid of us, unfortunately. We have weekly challenges that we're going to be doing. We're going to have daily motivations and inspirations, so that you're going to just have, you're going to come out every day, as happy and excited, and this is what we want, and learning something new. We're going to do a live question and answer session, so we can really delve into any questions and answers as far as that. We're going to have a lot of silliness and a lot of fun, because that's what this blonde likes to do. And you know what? It's fun to learn also, but we want to do it in a fun way. And I think that sometimes everything is so serious all the time that we don't really have any fun with it. And life should be fun. Life should be joyous. Life should be abundant and full. So this is also a thing where we want to have some silliness and fun. But it's also going to be in a very safe, judgment-free setting, designed to help you feel better and be better at kicking it, no matter what you're kicking, the jealousy, the envy, and all of that. So it's going to be really important, and there's a lot of stuff involved, and I'm excited because it's going to be really cool. And we put this together, and Christine and I had a ball putting it together, and we're thrilled to be able to share it with you guys.
Definitely. And I don't know, I heard Patricia offer that we're available all the time. I would like to be able to sleep at some point. So maybe I'll have to, we'll have to share the email response times. But we do really want to be available. And this is a pretty intensive coaching package. So this is something that would normally retail for over $500. But because we're so excited about what we're doing, and that you guys joined us for this free webinar today, we have a special offer for webinar viewers. And that's only $97. So for like 1/5 of the price, you guys can get 3 weeks of coaching, 3 weeks of video sessions, worksheets, exercises, daily activities, weekly challenges. It's a really big opportunity for a really small price. But we're thrilled to be able to do that, and so we're going to offer a special price for 2 days only. We're only going to offer that price for 48 hours. And then the price will increase to $197 on Thursday or so.
Exactly. And Christine, yesterday we were talking, and I decided, because I really want people to get value out of this, because you and I both believe in value, and that's really huge. So yes. My website, lifescheerleader.com, is a private membership site. So what I'm going to do is I threw in 3 months of free membership along with this, and that also entails, you guys, you're going to get daily inspiration from there, video therapy, you get motivation, you get meditations. There's meditations, there's free ebooks, there's articles, there's videos on grief, there's videos on all kinds of things, and I'm constantly adding more videos and content to the website. So it's a membership site you get to peruse and browse through at your time and leisure, and there's fun and there's humor. I even got, when you're having a bad day, I got some funny type of videos to make you laugh, to change your mindset, and so all that kind of stuff. And it's really in a private setting. And in addition to that, you're going to be getting a link to a private forum, which is inside the Life's Cheerleader, which even the members that are already members of Life's Cheerleader do not get to get into. This is a private forum for just you guys, so that we can chat and talk about things that are on your mind and what's going on. And that's going to be available to you also when you sign up also. So I'm excited about it, and I can hardly wait. So
That's really generous of you, Patricia. I'm so excited that you are willing to give these folks an opportunity to join the Cheer Squad, because it's such a fun community, and they'll get a lot more out of it. And it's like,
well, and there's one other thing that I'm going to do, because I got this necklace. I don't know if anybody can see this. This is an amethyst necklace on silver, and my very close friend, or Heather Downs Jewelry, had it custom made for Life's Cheerleader, and what it's called is connection. So we're connecting with people and connecting with each other and trying to connect with a new life, a new way of living, and of living a happy life. So I'm going to be giving away a couple of these things with some of our challenges. So it's going to be fun, and it'll be like in a little pretty little box like this. So surprise, Christine, you didn't know about this one.
yeah.
You know me, I like to give things away all the time. So.
Even more. Well, we have put up the final pop-in that shows the workshop, and there's a link that takes you to Life's Cheerleader if you want to sign up today. The special offer is for 48 hours, and we are also offering a money-back guarantee. So if you aren't satisfied with it, then you will be able to get your money back.
Yeah, and I just want to mention that, because I just want to mention it too, that's important, because I know that it's hard sometimes to make decisions on these things, but we feel so strongly about the workshop, and we feel so strongly that you're going to get some things out of it, that we put our, up against the wall. We said, you know what, let's just give them a money back guarantee, because we are so positive and confident. Okay.
So we are right at 37 minutes.
Woo!
And so,
go nerd.
I know, we're keeping us on target.
Exactly.
So we just want to say thanks to each of you. We hope you've really enjoyed this webinar, that you've learned some tips, and that the breathing exercise helped you kind of relax. Even just spending time with us today helped you relax a little bit and improve yourself. We do hope to see you in the workshop, and I'm going to say goodbye and hand it over to Patricia.
Okay, well, I'm excited to that we're kind of winding up here, and like you said, we got the 37 minutes, so I guess we don't want to keep you any longer. So feel free, if you need to go or whatever, or if you have a couple questions, we can stay on for a minute or two, but I think if we go off air, I think we might lose you. We're not quite sure, but we also don't want to maybe record it either, so I'll leave that up to Christine, what she wants to do there.
Okay, well, I'm going to, I think chat might stay open, but I'm going to go ahead and sign us off. So thanks.
Just in case it doesn't, everybody, I just want to make sure I say thank you so much for coming. We appreciate it. We really hope to see you in the workshop so that we can help you be a better you. Okay?
Thanks, everybody.